4th grade. Hope you guys are doing well. I am excited for this video today. We're going to kind of improvise a little bit and make up as we go along, and then you guys will have a chance at the end of the video to create your own. So when I say create your own, of course I'm talking about polyrhythms. If you remember from the last video, we worked on isolating every single part of our body to make sure that we understood how to just move one body part at a time, so that we can then combine two body parts together at different rhythms at the same time to make a polyrhythm. So in today's video, we're going to experiment with that. So what I want you to do is kind of just follow along with me until we get to the end, and then at the end you guys are going to come up with your own. And my goal for you, and my hope is that you will take at least a few polyrhythms, kind of practice them for maybe 2 or 3 8 counts for each polyrhythm, and then put them to music back to back. Video yourself, send it to me so that I can post it on either the dance YouTube or the Coker Instagram page for Wiggle Wednesday tomorrow. So let's get started. So reminding ourselves with our head, we'll start at the top. We can go up and down. Try that with me for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could go side to side, so we're looking right and left. We could tilt our head, so continuing to look forward and tilting. We can roll our head, going one direction to the right, then back to the left. When we move on to shoulders, we can go up and down, right? We could bounce one forward and one back at the same time and just keep turning our torso. We can bring the shoulders back rolling. We can bring them forward. We can do one at a time, up, down. We can touch our shoulders one hand at a time. We can touch our shoulders at the same time. We can cross and touch our shoulders. And I'm sure there's so many other ideas that you guys could think of right now that just have to do with your shoulders and your hands. From there, let's move on to ribs. So remember, ribs can go forward and back. They can go side to side. And they can go in a circle, right? Also, we have our hips doing the same exact thing. Hips can go forward and back. Hips can go side to side. And hips can go in a circle. So this is kind of just a little warm up before we get into creating. Our knees can come up towards us. They can go in and out. They can roll. They can roll the other direction. And of course you can do this both at the same time. What else can we do with our knees? We could bring them across and down instead of forward. We can pat the knees, cross the knees, take our elbow to our knee, right? Then we have our ankles and our feet. So remember, we can come up and down onto that releve. We can do it one at a time, shifting our weight. We can do the creep out, where we bring our heel toe out and in on both sides. You could roll your ankle in a circle. You could do it on the other side. You could stomp. You could jump. You could step side to side. You could roll your wrist, other wrist, both wrists. You could isolate your fingers, open and closing. You could clap your hands. You can pat your chest. You can snap. There are so many different things that you can do, and I only just touched the surface of those different moves. There are so many different ideas. In fact, I want to see if you guys can come up with some that we didn't even show yet. So now is where we kind of get to play around with it's almost like a recipe, right? So instead of making something to eat, we're kind of putting a dance together by taking different ingredients and mixing them together. So let's see. I'm going to start with, now I want at home, you're going to do the same. You're not going to pick more than 2 body parts. So when we get a little bit more advanced, we'll jump into picking 3 body parts to different rhythms, and that's where it gets really tricky. So to make sure we understand how to do it correctly, we're going to start with just 2 body parts. So that's 2 different rhythms. I'm going to start with my elbows, so I'm going to start here. You can follow along with me. And I'm going to bring my elbow out to the side, down, and then the other one out and down. I'm going to make that nice and sharp. So let's do this for 2 full 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now for each elbow, not both, but for each elbow, one elbow, going up and down, how many counts did that take? 2 counts. You got it, because we did 1, 2. So I know that if I'm doing 2 counts for every elbow, and in dance we count to 8, how many elbows will I be able to fit into 8 counts? Well, first, let's see, what math do we have to do? 8 divided by 2, which is what? 4. So we have 4 elbows, right, left, right, left. So that could probably be considered a medium speed, okay? That's a medium tempo or a medium rhythm. So the first rhythm that I choose is a medium rhythm, because I could go faster, right? And I could go slower, but I'm choosing to go medium rhythm. So now I know I have 2 other rhythms I can choose from, either slow or fast. So first, I'm going to pick the body part I'm going to use for my second movement. I'm going to use my feet, and I'm going to stomp. So I can either stomp fast, which would mean I'm stomping on not every 2 beats, but every beat. And it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I could choose to stomp at the slow rhythm. And I wouldn't stomp on every beat. I wouldn't stomp every 2 beats. I would stomp, can you guess, every 4 beats. Every 4 beats, I'm going to stomp 1 time. So if I stomp on 1, that means I'm going to hold count 2, 3, 4. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I stomp again on count 5. 5, 6, 7, and a 1. Join me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 more. 8 count. 1, 2, 3. So if you guys figured out, I decided I'm going to pick the slow tempo. So if we have 4 elbows for 8 counts, knowing we're doing a slow tempo, so every 4 counts we stomp, how many stomps will fit in 1 8 count? What math do we need to do? 8, because that's the number of counts we have as a dancer, right? Divided by how many counts it takes to do 1 stomp, which we said was 4. What is 8 divided by 4? 2. So we're going to do 2 stomps for every 8 counts, and it looks like this. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Got it? Great. We're going to put this all together. First, let's start with the stomps at the slow rhythm, and then we're going to add in our second movement at the medium rhythm to make a polyrhythm. Here we go. Let's get our arms ready. Just the stomps. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Stomp 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here come the arms. Medium speed. We have out, in, out. Woo!
Miss Edwards is trying to talk and dance at the same time, and I got a little bit confused. If you notice, I went to go stomp my foot faster than the rhythm. That was wrong, because I know the rhythm is supposed to be slow. So since I had a hard time adding my elbows in, maybe you did not, and if you didn't, great job. But since I'm the one that created the polyrhythm, I need to make sure I can do it, right? So this time instead, I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to start with my arms. Maybe that will be easier for me to start with, and then I'll add in my slow feet.
Just the arms, every 2 counts. 5, 6, 7, right goes out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 more, 8 count. 1, 2, adding in the second polyrhythm stomp every 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and right. 1, 2, 3. Left foot goes 5, 6, 7, 8. How do we do? Good. Okay. So let me see if we can do another one, but let's do a different body part. Let's do maybe ribs and hands. So we're gonna do some clapping and we're going to do some rib circles. So I'll start with the ribs. Those circles are tricky and they're tricky to go really fast. So why don't we pick a slow rhythm to do the rib circles? Now, our feet were at a slow rhythm and we did that pattern how many times? 2 for every 8 counts. So if we're doing slow ribs, how many ribs will we do for every 8 counts? 2. Okay, so hands go on your hips for now. Let's roll our ribs to the right and around. So we have right, 2, 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, 8. So bend your knees slightly to give you guys some balance. And remember, you're not moving your hips, you're just moving your ribs as much as you can. So if you need to backtrack and practice going front, side, back side, you can. So every 4 counts, we have a rib roll. Let's try that again for 2 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, rib roll, 1, 2, 3. Again, go 5, 6, 7. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Last time, go 5, 6, 7. Good. Now we're going to add in some claps. And my claps are going to be, what rhythm was that? If we did it on every beat. The fast rhythm, exactly. So we're going to clap 8 times for 8 counts. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be a little difficult. We're going to add in the slow rib roll with the fast claps. Which one should I start with? I'm going to start with my rib roll. Here we go. 5, 6, roll your ribs. 1, 2, 3, again. 5, 6, one more time. 1, 2, 3, again. Now let's add our claps and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. How do we do? Good. Guys, those are 2 examples of polyrhythms, but there are limitless numbers of polyrhythms that you guys can come up with because you know your body has so many different parts. So I want you to play around with using 3 different rhythms, slow, medium, and fast, to come up with maybe 3 total polyrhythms that you guys can record yourselves doing and send to me. I will learn them and I'll post them with me doing them side by side with you. How's that sound? All right, guys, that's all for today. And until next time, I miss you. I hope that you are doing well and moving your body around. And I can't wait to see you guys. Take care.